Hello, welcome to this channel again. Today we will start looking at what you people ask us as a question. How can I preach the gospel to my colleagues? And that is the object of this video today. When you want to start preaching the gospel in your professional environment, you have to know that there are some steps that you have to take or undertake before preaching the gospel. Here, it depends whether you are already an old person in the company or you are just new in your professional place. But let us say that you are just starting. And if you are starting, there are 3 steps that you have to follow. In this video, we'll just look at 2, and then by the grace of God, in the next video, we'll see the last one. So the first step is to study your environment. And don't forget that you are in that environment. Then you need to know yourself. Who are you? And then who are others? That is the study that you have to undertake. And when you are taking this study, you know that you as a Christian, you are a missionary of God in that professional place. You are a missionary of God. You are an ambassador of God. And as a missionary of God, there are things that you can do and there are things that you should not do. Things that you have to do, for example, is to come early in the work. In such a way that those of your colleagues, when they are coming, you are already there. Don't be late. Because you know when you are a Christian and then you are coming late, the gospel that you want to preach, nobody will listen to it because you are not a model. And then another thing that you can avoid also is to be reading your Bible in your workplace. Please don't do that. When you have your Bible, you can read it in your house or you wake at the break time to do that. And then another thing also that you can avoid is to start sharing it. Just say, oh, you have just come, and then you just come in the place as you are telling everybody, oh, I'm a child of God, I'm this and I'm this and this. No, just allow them. They will know who you are later. But when you start telling them that you are a child of God, what will happen is that they will just close their heart. They will be thinking that you are of this person or you are this new church. When I'm talking about new churches, they are in quote because in their mind the new churches are already false. So there is another thing that you have to do is to be a hard-working person. If you are lazy, you are not identifying yourself like someone that others should follow. Then now that you know that you are a missionary of God and you know what to do and not what to do, this is now you have to study who is your colleagues or who are your colleagues. Then you need to know in which religion do they attend, who are they married, are they single, where do they go at break, what do they eat, what do they drink, and these things takes time for you to study them, which tribe they are coming from. And then now you have also to watch to see who is really the leader. Sometimes the boss is not the leader. There are some people in the company that have a lot of charisma that when they are talking, everybody wants to follow them, and sometimes even the boss want to use them to drive away or to bring others in order. These are the people who are your target. Now that you know your target, you have to start intentionally praying for them. You have to pray and pray and pray, asking God to give you these people so that you should win them. And you know that if you win them, they can bring order because they are already their leaders. When they know that the leader have embraced this thing, then they will follow. But if you start with someone who they call a bit a loser, someone that everybody mocks in the company, someone who is just left behind like that, no, they will say, those are people are just losers and this and that. But when you start with that leader, and then other people will say that if this person is embracing this thing, then it is a good thing. Then you have to start with them. That is the second step. And then when you have done that, you are praying. At what time do you know that this is the best time to start communicating the gospel? That will be for our next video. Please, if you feel that this video have pleased you, don't forget to like it and then to subscribe if you are not yet a subscriber. Why? So that you can freely receive the other videos. And then please make us a comment. If you have other questions, follow-up questions, then we'll bring them in the next video. And then another thing is just to share it to another person who is perhaps a Christian in the job site and he wants to preach the gospel to his colleagues. Please do that, and by the grace of God, we'll meet and we'll talk the third step that you have to undertake. God bless you, and by his grace, next time. Goodbye.